Hello. So I just got in the mail this Thieves starter kit and I want to unbox it with you guys. But before we get started, I want to talk about why it's important to go chemical free, because if you have a good reason why, then it's a lot easier to stick with it and make the switch. So here we go. Okay. So especially right now that we're all at home a lot more than normal, it's important to know that our houses are 2 to 5 times more toxic than it is outside. And especially with us using so many chemical cleaners and sanitizers, I can almost guarantee that it's probably more than 2 to 5 times now. So there was an act that was passed and it allowed a certain amount of chemicals to be protected so that companies didn't have to disclose them, they didn't have to do testing on them, they had no regulations, and that act is still present now. So be careful what you're using, trust the company that you're using. I would say that's the biggest thing. And just be mindful, do research, and just trust the company. That would be my biggest thing. So as people start learning about chemicals and how they affect our health, companies are starting to greenwash their products. And this means they just mislabel it, don't put all of the information on it, make it look green and planty so that we're like, just automatically think, oh, that's natural because it's in green or brown or like a paper packaging. So in the next slide, I'll show you how to get to my greenwashing article that I wrote out for you guys if you're interested. And that will give you a lot more information on how to avoid being fooled by greenwashing. Okay, so my 2 favorite ways to determine if you have a good product is through the EWG website, and they have 2 different ways. So it's ewg.org/guide/cleaners, and that's for like your home products. And then they also have one for your skincare and everything, which is ewg.org/skindeep, I think. So that will give you a rating. I believe it's A through F. F obviously being the worst, but some of them I believe are 1 through 10. So that will just tell you what products are toxic, which ones are good. It will even break down every single ingredient in that product and then tell you what it causes. I love that website. And then there's also one if you're on the go. I mean, we all have smartphones, so we could look on our phone. But there's an app called Think Dirty, and you just scan the barcode and it will pop it up. And if it's not in there, then you can enter it and then it will get processed to get put into the app. So those are my 2 favorite ways to determine how toxic your products are. So one other thing I want to say about the EWG website is when all of this stuff started and everything was happening and we were using so much Lysol and I don't know what, Clorox, I don't know if that's the same thing, but the EWG website had upped the rating of the Lysol and made it a better rating. But if you opened it, it still said like cancer-causing respiratory allergies, everything bad. So I encourage you to open up the products that you find that you're interested in looking into or that you have, and just looking deeper, because when you opened it, it still said the same stuff. It just, the front cover said a good rating. So just dig a little bit deeper. One ingredient I want to talk about is fragrance. Oh my gosh, I loved fragrance so much. I had the beads in my washer. I had perfume. I just loved everything fragrance. But that is like the one thing that is so bad for you. If there is a product in the EWG website or the Think Dirty app and it has fragrance in it, automatically it drops it down because fragrance is the worst rating. It causes hormone disruption and allergies, respiratory issues. It's really, really bad for you. And we don't know exactly what is ever in them because they're protected by it being a trade secret, and they don't have to disclose their recipe because it's special to them. So if you can ditch your fragrances, that would be the one thing, or the top 5, I would say. And one more thing about fragrance. If you want to kind of dig more into it, if you have Netflix and you look up the movie Stink, that movie will give you a lot more information on fragrance. Okay, before we unbox it, I just want to tell you the story behind Thieves. So during the plague, there was these thieves who were stealing from the sick and dying, and they were dousing themselves in all of these herbs, and they weren't getting sick. So the judge asked them to disclose their recipe, and he would give them a lesser sentence. And this is our version of their recipe. So I guess it just makes sense to first unbox the Thieves Essential Oil, since that's what this whole line is based on. This is a blend of clove, lemon, eucalyptus, cinnamon, and rosemary. So this is our version of what they used back in the day. I love this blend for your immune system. Anytime I start feeling weird, if I just put a drop of this like twice a day, 3 times a day, I will feel extremely better by the end of the day or the next day. It works really fast. You can mix it with lemon. There's lemon in here, but I just add more sometimes because lemon's super detoxifying and it's great for your immune system as well. But this is a powerhouse. I also know people who use it for canker sores. It works really well for that, and just anything health and wellness. This is I've heard people call it the Mac Daddy of essential oils. Okay, so the next thing is the hand sanitizer. You get 2 of them. They're completely chemical free. Even the alcohol in here is from peppermint. It's a peppermint alcohol. So a little bit goes a long way. So this looks little, but you literally use a tiny, tiny bit. It's also 99.99% germ killing. So it works really well. I love it. It smells good too. Okay, so the next thing is this Thieves Toothpaste. I really love this one. It has no fluoride, no SLS, and a tip for SLS. If you brush your teeth and then like go drink orange juice or something, it tastes nasty. More than likely it has SLS in it. So that's the foaming agent that is toxic. It's called sodium lauryl sulfate. It also has a special formula that it helps to release essential oils throughout the day instead of just washing out. And it creates an alkaline environment in your mouth so that your mouth is just healthier. It's also sweetened with xylitol instead of sugar. All right, so the next thing is the Thieves Mouthwash. This is alcohol free because if you didn't know this, alcohol in mouthwash is one of the most abused alcohols for adults. So that's kind of a crazy fact. It also has the same formula as the toothpaste where it helps to release essential oils throughout the day. It has, I believe you say, colloidal silver in it to help with your teeth and gums, and it just tastes really good. And a little bit goes a long way with all of the products. It's super concentrated, so love this one too. Also, I've been hearing a lot about the health of your mouth, how it affects your whole body, so super important to just do that extra step after you brush your teeth. So the next thing is the Thieves Household Cleaner. You get 2 bottles. And this is a game changer. This literally changed the game for me because I only needed to buy 1 bottle and it replaced everything. My glass cleaner, my heavy degreaser, my stain remover, it cleaned toilets, everything. So all you do is it gives you instructions on the back, and let's say you had a bottle this size. So you could get a spray bottle on Amazon, you can get a spray bottle from Home Depot, wherever. So let's say it was this size. You would just, if I wanted to make glass cleaner, I would just take 1 cap. So take the cap, pour it in the cap, and fill the rest up with water. And that would be my cleaner. So imagine how many cleaners, glass cleaners, you can make from this 1 bottle. So I would suggest that you get like 3 bottles, and you could do a glass cleaner, a heavy degreaser, and a multi-purpose cleaner, and then you'd be good. Yeah, game changer. I love this stuff, and it smells amazing. Okay, so the next thing is this Thieves hand soap. I have gotten so many compliments from this. It comes with these little foam pumps. So what I do, because like I said, everything is super concentrated, I only take about 1/3 and I fill up with water. This is not a refill. This is the actual thing. I'll put the rest of it like in a mason jar or in some kind of container to store for later. So I actually get 3 out of here. I've gotten so many compliments even from diluting it, and it works amazing even diluted. It's so concentrated, so it's like you need to dilute it. I feel like you're wasting if you don't dilute it, but totally chemical free, kills the germs, and smells amazing. I love it. I always think with hand soap, especially because we're always washing our hands if we're out, and you leave and your hands still smell. I always think, what other chemicals are stuck to my skin? When you do things, like the scent doesn't usually stay with you, so you're not like thinking about it. But with soap, when I go to wherever, the fair or wherever restaurant, and I wash my hands and I have that scent still lingering, I always think about what else is in there that's sticking to your skin. It's just the perfect example of how things stick to your skin. And our skin is the largest organ, and it's so absorbent. So something to think about. You can put one of these Thieves sprays in your purse, and instead of washing your hands, you can just spray it, or you can obviously use the hand sanitizer, but this stuff's the bomb. The last thing that's in here is this product guide. You guys, when I first started like 6 years ago, this thing was so small. It was not this big. I feel like it's so big. I haven't seen a product guide in person in the longest time. We're getting so many amazing products. If you go, I can put a link in my link tree in my bio, and you guys can get access to this catalog. There's so much amazing things, and it's all chemical free. So this is like a one-stop shop. And then you can get on the rewards program, and I'm getting 25% back on everything that I order. So it's like the best deal ever. Then there's this magazine. There's so much good stuff in here. There's recipes and articles and so much fun stuff. Just an added bonus. All right, so I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, let me know, because I know it's kind of overwhelming at first, but you get all of this stuff. I don't know if you can see it, for $125. You guys, that's like an amazing deal. And when you purchase a kit, you get 24% off everything that you order forever. There's no monthly commitment. I feel like a membership scares people, and it makes them think that they have a monthly commitment, but there's not. So that's only if you sign up for the rewards program, and I'm getting 25% back. So it's like, if I spend $50, it's like Why would I not do that? So, yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. If you go in my link tree in my bio, there's an order section, and I will send you some goodies to help you get started, some spray bottles, a roller, so you could do a Thieves roller for immune health, and some different goodies to help you become chemical free. And I will be there with you every step of the way. Like I said, I've been doing this for 6 years and I've done so much research. So I'm here to make this journey easy. So if you have any questions, let me know.